So you're thinking about moving to Edina, Minnesota? In this video, we're gonna take you around, show you all the different shopping areas, lakes, parks, the school district, all the houses and different price points, see if it's the right place for you. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell to get the notifications so you can be the first to learn about all the different things in the Twin Cities real estate market. My name's Jeff Drager. I'm a real estate agent here in the state of Minnesota. Give me a call, text, email. My contact info is below. If you're looking to make a move, I would love to help you.
Okay.
As I said, today we're in Edina, Minnesota. Right now we're in the Country Club District, which is what comes to mind when I think of Edina. You have big, open, tree-lined streets, big, beautiful, classic architecture everywhere. And like I said, this is just an awesome old community with a nice aesthetic. Edina is actually one of the oldest suburbs in the entire state. It started out as a milling and farming community, but around the 1950s, 1960s, it actually started to populate and grow into one of the biggest, most expensive neighborhoods in the entire city. Right now, there's about 53,000 people with a median income of $115,000, and the average house here is going to cost you at least around $550,000, all the way up to $4 or $5 million. This is, as I said, this is the Country Club District, which is one of the first modern planned communities in the entire country. What that means is you'll have beautiful old architecture, but you can't come in and just wipe out a house and build a new mansion where you want. You can't even reface some of these houses without getting the okay from the city. Now this is gonna be one of the more expensive areas, one of them. There's plenty more expensive in Edina, but let's go check out what else Edina has to offer you. All right, so we are starting off at one of the most popular places in Edina. We're at Centennial Lakes Park. This is right in the heart of Edina, right by the Southdale Mall, right by all the highways and big office buildings and everything. But as you can see behind me, you got like this serene lake that just runs right through the center of it. You have mini golf and trails and just a really nice setting that's really close to all the businesses and restaurants and things like that. While we're in this area, I actually wanted to touch on the real estate available in this area. We're closer to, like I said, the business buildings and all that stuff, so you're going to find a lot of condo buildings, apartment buildings. These are going to range in the low 100,000s all the way up to 900,000 or $1 million if you're going into the high penthouse areas. So here in the heart of Edina, what you're going to find is tons of big office buildings, corporate headquarters, shopping centers, traffic. It's a pretty busy area. If you're working in Edina, it's most likely going to be a corporate job, white collar, type of career, finance, management, something where you're in an office, because as you can see, there's office buildings everywhere. There's also a bunch of shopping around here. You have Galleria, which is a really popular high-end shopping area, but we wanted to bring you to something a little bit more iconic. The Southdale Center here in Edina is actually the first enclosed mall in the entire country, so we figured why not go inside and check it out. If you're looking for more high-end shopping, the boutiques, things like that, 50th and France is where you want to be. I'm not a big boutique guy myself, so we're going to do a little exploring and see what we can find for you guys. Here's a little boutique called Cocinella. It looks like they specialize in Turkish cottons and oils. Let's go inside. So now we are inside Cocinella, which we just learned is run by a Turkish family. It's been here for about 5 years, and they specialize in Turkish cottons, oils, arts, and just a lot of cool stuff that I never would have expected would be in here. So super cool place to go up and down 50th in France and actually come inside some of these boutiques and see what they're all about. One thing that you'll definitely notice when you drive around Edina is just how much open green space, trees, creeks, and lakes they have, which makes it a really desirable suburb because it is still really close to the city. They have 40 parks and 1,500 acres of open green space in the city of Edina. And of course, we can't talk about Edina without talking about golf. Edina is known for its immaculate golf courses. They have 4, And one that I wanted to highlight is Braemar. It's ranked #1 in the Golf Digest for the top golf course in the state of Minnesota, and it's also ranked as one of the top courses in the entire country. So when deciding where you'd like to live, if you have kids, the school district is obviously going to be a big factor in your decision. The Edina School District is one of the best in the state. According to niche.com, it's the #5 school district in the entire state. It's ranked in the top 500 of the entire country. It has one of the best hockey programs for both girls and boys in the entire country. And it has 6 grade schools, 2 middle schools, 1 high school, which I'm standing in front of right now. It also has a few private schools as well if you can afford to send your kids to private school. We'll get some drone footage, but you'll see that they have performing arts center, all sorts of sports fields and everything like that. So you can see that, you know, Edina is just a really well-funded school district where your kids are going to be in the best hands possible. All right, so now we're driving through the Parkwood Knolls area of Edina, and this is where you're going to start to find some houses that are in the $3, $4, $5 million range. It's tucked back here in the woods, a little bit nicer, a little more private. But now we're going to take you around and show you what some of the single family houses look like. The average price of a house in Edina is about $540,000. Right now we're in the Morningside neighborhood, which is an older neighborhood in Edina. You can see there's lots of different styles of houses. You have the Cape Cods, the Tudor styles, Craftsman. But most of these houses are still selling for $600,000 to $800,000. You can see some of them are newer, some of them are older, but they're still 6 and up from what I've seen here on the MLS. And as you can see, really common in Edina is people that buy 2 lots, tear both houses down, and build a big old McMansion like this one. So yeah, it's a huge variety of houses, which is cool. There's actually a duplex right there. So it's just a huge variety of, you know, money that moves into the congested area and wants to build their big house. So you have a mix of the old and the new. All right, that's all we got for you today. We hope you enjoyed the video of Edina, and if you plan on moving now or anytime in the future, reach out. All my contact information is in the description below, and we'll see you next time.